Oh, hi. I'm not used to Google Hangout. Sorry. I started talking before it went live. So, hi everybody. Welcome to class tonight. This is the What's Next class for March, so otherwise known as Essential Oils 201. And you can probably hear Megan, but I don't know if you can see her right now. We're going to switch back and forth on the screen. Bear with us because this is my first time using Google Hangout, and I might mess it up, but I'm going to try my best. So Megan and I are here, and we're really excited. We're going to go over things that we haven't normally gone over in the What's Next classes. So it's going to be different if you've watched the What's Next classes before. This is going to be, different for you. It's going to be fun, and you're going to have a lot more information that we can go over. So everybody already knows me. I'm Kayla. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Kayla. And you'll see Megan in just a minute. And I am your executive upline, if you didn't know that already, and shooting for silver, so go team, go. And anyways, the little disclaimer, we have to get that out of the way. Megan and I are not doctors. We cannot diagnose, treat, cure, or anything like that. So we're just here to share with you how these oils and products have worked for us and how they could possibly work for you. We are only discussing Young Living oils and products tonight, no other companies, because we know that Young Living is 100% pure. It's protected with a seed-to-seal guarantee, and they own all of their own farms. So we trust them, and we know that we can use these oils safely. So there's that little spiel. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and Megan is going to give you guys a brief overview of some ways to use the oils.
Hi everyone! Okay, so you already know from the intro class that you can use your oils in 3 different ways. The first way is aromatically. See my diffuser going right here in the background. You just put water in the diffuser, a few drops of your oil, and it goes into the air. It's an awesome way to use the oils aromatically. You can also use the oils topically, just putting them on your skin wherever the site of pain or discomfort is, like if you have a headache, on your temples or on the back of your neck. Or if you're just wearing it for the scent, I like to put mine on my forearms, just like perfume. You can also use the oils internally, and you want to check the label and see if it is a dietary supplement before you ingest the oils, but you can put them in your glass or stainless steel water bottle. You can get some empty vegetable capsules like I have here and put a couple drops in one of these. And I have this nifty little dropper bottle with grapeseed oil in it, and I use this to fill my capsule up the rest of the way. And then I just put it in my mouth and take it just like that. So that's just a very brief overview because we covered all of that in the intro class. So if you have any questions about how to use your oils or where to apply, definitely get with us because we can help you. So we're going to talk about some different products that we don't normally talk about in the What's Next class, but we just wanted to do it a little bit different. So I'm talking about Thieves Cleaner right now, Kayla.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is awesome. This is Thieves Household Cleaner, and this is a concentrate. So you buy this, I think it's like $22 or something for this 14-ounce bottle, and you only use a cap full. And then I have my nifty little spray bottle here, and I made my own little label. It didn't fit very well, that's why it's kind of ugly. But I put 1 cap full of the Thieves Cleaner in here and then fill it up the rest of the way with water. And this stuff lasts forever because it's concentrated. You don't need a whole lot. And you can spray even your fruit with this and clean your fruit. So it's completely non-toxic. You can clean your floors. I mopped my floors with this today. I just sprayed this all over my floor and then took my little Swiffer with a rag on it and I mopped. And it smells awesome. There's no chemicals in it. It's just thieves and like some stuff that they put in there to kind of emulsify it into the cleaner or whatever. So it's a really good way to clean without the chemicals, and also way cheaper than buying products from the store because you can make a bottle of this for like less than 70 cents, and you go to the store and it's going to be like $3 for a bottle of cleaner. So at least $3 probably. You can also get the Thieves spray, and this stuff is really nifty. I keep this in my purse. This is straight Thieves with, I think, some alcohol maybe, and pure grain alcohol and water and some coconut oil along with the Thieves blend. And I keep this in my purse. I spray my buggy down with it at Walmart so that I'm not getting all those germs from the last person that touched the buggy. Whenever I have a sore throat, I can spray it in my mouth. You can spray the toilet seats if you are out in public. This is just really, really nifty, and another good product. You can make your own, and just like the Thieves cleaner, you can make your own cleaner out of the Thieves oil, but I'm kind of lazy, so I like to just buy the products that they already made for me. And also Thieves soap. This is good stuff. I bought this a while back. I bought the Thieves Essential Rewards kit, and it comes with all of this plus a few other things. So if you're wanting to try the Thieves products, get that Essential Rewards kit, and that's exclusive for Essential Rewards members, which we'll talk about later. But I bought these a few months ago, and they're actually pretty concentrated, so you can even take this and put like half of it in another container and fill it up with water. And then whenever I ran out of it, I just made my own because I'm cheap. So I buy this pure liquid Castile soap, and I put 2 or 3 tablespoons of this in here, and then like 8 drops of Thieves, and I filled it up the rest of the way with water. Works awesome. So that is just a brief overview of some of the Thieves stuff, and then Kayla's going to talk about some more.
Okay, I think I'm doing it right. Sorry. And I don't know if anybody can tell me why my thing is making me look like I'm in a fishbowl. Feel free, because I couldn't figure it out. So I apologize.
I'm still big on the screen. Do I click stop presenting?
Hang on.
I have no idea.
Present to everybody. Present to everyone. There.
Yay!
Now am I big? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Telling you guys, I'm working it out. But yeah, I don't know why I look like I'm in a fishbowl, so I'm sorry. If you can fix that for me, go ahead, because it's weird. Anyways, so I also carry my Thieves spray around everywhere, but this is my favorite. I go through this so much because I can't stop using it. It's Thieves Hand Purifier, and it smells amazing. It actually has Thieves and peppermint in it, along with aloe vera, so it doesn't dry your hands out like some of the other stuff would, and it smells so good. I actually got my boss hooked on it, and while he hasn't become a member yet, he buys this. He buys the 3-packs from me. At least he's done it twice a month already because he is obsessed with it. He puts it in our employee bathroom at the gym, and he keeps one in his car, and he keeps one in his pocket. And every time I walk in, if he doesn't have his on him, he's like, "Oh my God, can I use your hand sanitizer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead, I don't care." But I use it everywhere. Like, I can't get enough of the waterless hand purifier. So, and it's cheap. You can buy them for $5, or you can get a 3-pack for like, I think $11 or something like that. They're really cheap, and they're really awesome. So you should get some. These have become 2 of my favorite products. And if you were a member with me last month, you already know that I gave this away. I have to do that drawing still, apologize. But this is my giveaway. The Thieves Aroma Bright toothpaste and the Thieves mouthwash. So these are awesome. There is no fluoride or dyes, artificial flavors, or preservatives in this toothpaste. It's awesome. It cleans and makes your mouth feel just so like fresh for a long time afterwards. And I can actually tell a difference in like the way my teeth are feeling. After you give birth, a lot of the times you have dental issues, and I was actually having dental issues for like a few months, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I brush my teeth every day. I use an electric toothbrush, so I'm like really scrubbing it. I floss. I use mouthwash, but I was still having dental problems, and so I got this, and all of my dental problems have been resolved, and I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been life-changing. The mouthwash is actually really, really strong, so you only need a cup full of this, and even my cousin uses Thieves mouthwash too, and she told me that she actually takes it and waters it down because to her it's like that strong. So you could probably make this last a lot longer too. I haven't watered mine down because I don't think it's that strong, but it really does leave your mouth feeling extremely fresh. The initial taste, I won't lie to you, the initial taste when I tasted it, I was like, what is this? Like, it's so weird. I wasn't used to it. It doesn't taste like minty, like the other ones you can buy at the store. It just tastes different. But the aftertaste, I love because it just tastes clean and it tastes refreshing, and I really like the way that my teeth feel. So these are two really awesome Thieves products. So, yeah. So there's some other Thieves things. I mean, like you can do so much with Thieves, but if you want to learn more, ask us, and I'm sure we could talk for days about Thieves. But we're going to move on to Ningxia. I did that like 3 times already. So this is Ningxia Nitro. So Ningxia Nitro is, I'm not going to lie, okay? This is funny. It's empty because my order is coming in 2 days, and we ran out because my husband and I love it, and we didn't buy it sooner. So Ningxia Nitro comes in these little tubes, and I think Megan can show you. Megan, do you want to show them, and then I'll go back on?
Sure.
Are you up now? There you are. That's Ningxia Nitro.
It's really small.
Okay, now, so that's what Nitro looks like, and Nitro is fantastic. That little tube gives you so much energy, but not in a crazy way. I have an issue with any kind of energy drinks or like artificial sweeteners, anything like that, where if I take them, my heart starts to race, I start sweating, I feel like my heart's going to explode, and instead of feeling energized, I just end up in a panic attack. So I can't drink, Red Bulls, Monsters, 5-Hour Energies. I can't drink those. They just completely mess me up. I can't drink diet sodas, like any of it. And so I was really nervous to try Nitro. And when everybody went to Thrive, they found, they posted stuff about Nitro, and they came back and told us how it actually ends up having natural melatonin in it from the cherries. And that's why whenever you take it, yeah, it has the caffeine, but it doesn't give you the jittery after effects. And that's why you can actually take it and then still sleep later if you want to. So you can take it and then, you're not going to be wired for 5 hours. You're going to feel energized, but if you want to go to sleep, you're able to turn that off. It gives you that natural energy boost where you just feel like you can get up and go. You can get up, you can do things, you can keep up with a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old, and you don't feel like you just need to go back to bed. So, yeah, it has about, I think is it 40 milligrams of caffeine? Does it say on here?
Yeah, I think it is 40 milligrams.
It has 40 milligrams of caffeine. It has D-ribose. It has cherries. It has a lot of stuff in it. Let's see.
Chocolate.
Yeah, it has chocolate. I can't keep it up. There we go. Mulberry leaf, green tea extract, ginseng extract. It has vanilla, chocolate, and wolfberry. So this is some really awesome stuff. If you haven't tried it yet, you need to. It's fantastic, and it tastes really good, too. I really, really like Nitro. So let me see. Got to switch Megan on. Present to everyone. There you go.
Okay, so Nitro's awesome, and so is Ningxia Red. And this is the packet that you got in your kit. You got 2 of these in your starter kit, and amazing. This stuff is so good. You put it in the fridge, let it get cold. You only need 1 or 2 ounces a day, and because it's pretty concentrated, so you can even add it to something like if you don't like the tartness, you can add it to water. I just drink it straight out of this package, or we actually buy the bottles And then I have a little 1 ounce measuring shot glass that I bought at Walmart, and I just drink 1 ounce a day. And if I'm feeling sick, I'll drink 4 ounces just to boost it up a little bit, because it just boosts your immune system. It's got the whole Ningxia wolfberry in here, so it's a whole food supplement. It's not just the juice. And along with some other really awesome juices, it's got blueberry, plum, cherry, and then some essential oils. So this is just all around awesome for your body. It's the Ningxia wolfberry is one of the highest antioxidant fruits in the world. It's got the dried Ningxia wolfberry has like 700 times the antioxidant power of a carrot or something. So it's like crazy awesome for your body to drink this every single day. It can help with blood sugar issues and blood pressure issues. I know someone who got off of their blood pressure medication drinking Ningxia Red. So that's really awesome. I have someone I know personally who's a diabetic, and this has drastically reduced her blood sugar. So very awesome, just all around so good. I do want to say that this is awesome for if you're pregnant or nursing, because obviously it has a lot of really good nutrients in it. But I was watching this Bellies, Babies, and Beyond class a few months ago, and these chiropractors were teaching it, and one of them was also a midwife, and she was saying that her moms who drink this while they're pregnant, they come out with like this gorgeous placenta, if a placenta can even be gorgeous. But she said, like, she calls it the Ningxia placenta because they come out like, it's just like, you can tell that it's a healthy organ. And so you want your baby to be growing in a healthy organ, you know. So if you know someone who's pregnant, or if you're planning to get pregnant or something, this is something you definitely need to invest in every single day. It's really good. And okay, so I guess I'm talking about my homemade stuff now, I think. Yeah. I didn't write down what Kayla was talking about. I just wrote down what I was talking about. So, okay, so this is what we use instead of store-bought dishwasher detergent. And it's got borax, washing soda, citric acid, kosher salt, and then lemon essential oil and orange essential oil. It smells awesome. There's no chemicals. It's just powdered dish detergent, and we just use a tablespoon per load. And you can also use white vinegar for natural rinse agent. So instead of using the store-bought rinsing agents, just use white vinegar in your rinse dispenser. That's what we do. Also, this is our face wash that we use. I just like repurposed an old wash container and put my own label on it, and it's super easy to make this. We love it. It's half a cup of this Castile soap, half a cup of water, and then I kind of switch it out. Sometimes we do Melaleuca, and sometimes we do frankincense. Sometimes we do purification, but I put 8 to 10 drops of whatever oil we want to put in there for our face so that we're not breaking out. And since we've been using this, my husband used to complain about his face breaking out all the time. Like every day he'd be like, oh, my face, you know. And since we've been using this, I haven't heard him complain. And I know my face has been a lot clearer. Just really good for your skin anyways. So I've made lavender vanilla body lotion, and you can eat this stuff. It's got all natural stuff in it. Shea butter. I think I put, it's got aloe vera. I don't have the recipe right in front of me, but all the stuff that's in it is ingestible. And then I put lavender essential oil and then some vanilla extract. It smells amazing. And I was very skeptical about making my own lotion, but this stuff rocks, you guys. It's awesome. I made it several months ago, I feel like, maybe 2 or 3. But it's lasted me quite a while, and I just used an empty container that I had. I've also made my own lip balm. This is cinnamon Christmas Spirit lip balm. It's got shea butter, coconut oil, beeswax, and then the essential oil. So nothing in there that is harmful to you. The chapsticks that you buy at the store have petroleum in them, which is really scary. All kinds of crazy stuff that you cannot pronounce on the label. And I'm like, I don't think I want that going in my body, because you put that on your lip, and then you lick your lips. And so I was obsessed with chapstick, so I decided to make my own, and it's a lot cheaper to make your own. You can buy these empty containers on Amazon, and I love Amazon. That's where I buy all of my ingredients for all my stuff. And you just melt all the stuff together and fill it up, and then it hardens, and it looks just like regular old chapstick. It's awesome. I keep one of these by my bed. I keep one in my car. Like, I'm obsessed with chapstick. So I needed to switch over to the non-toxic version. And I have something else I wanted to show y'all. Roll-ons. So this is my earache stick. I bought these bottles either on Amazon or one of those other sites. You can just use one of your empty bottles. Like, this is an empty 5 milliliter bottle I've also made a roll-on with. And I find recipes on Pinterest, or I'll just, for this one, this is my Thieves roll-on. I bought the little roller balls from Young Living, and I put like 20 drops of Thieves in here, and the rest carrier oil, and this is what we put on Brody's feet every morning before we put his socks on. And so that's just a few of the things that I've made with my oils that I use pretty much on a daily basis. And it's just another way that I've incorporated the oils. I don't just use them for health and keeping my family from getting sick. I also use them for my body products and other household products. And
I'm getting it. Sorry.
okay.
Okay. So I have not. Okay. Confession time. I am really terrible at do-it-yourself. So I have not ventured out into the world of doing it myself quite as much as Megan has. But when I come home this year, I'm hoping that she will like tutor me so I can learn all the lovely ways, because I'm really bad at it. I freak myself out. I'm like, I can't do it, so I just don't try. But I have made some things too. This is a rollerball that I got at my local health food store. I would recommend getting the ones with the metal rollers instead of the plastic, but this is what I had on hand when I made it. This one is a, I don't know what to call it, I guess a romance-enhancing, oh gosh, roller. This has ylang ylang, orange, and Idaho blue spruce in it. So it's actually for mood in general. But ylang ylang and Idaho blue spruce are supposed to be very nice for the ladies in the romance department. So after you have babies, sometimes, things get a little bit harder. So I'm using this to help with my anxiety and also to help other departments. So I put it on my wrist, and it's already mixed up. It has, I think I did I want to say 15 drops of the Idaho and 15 drops orange, and I think I did 20 or 25 drops of ylang ylang, and then I filled the rest of it up with grapeseed oil. So I've also made one for my husband for his arthritis in his fingers. This one's got copaiba and lemongrass, and did I put Panaway in this? I don't remember. But that's his roller ball. So I make those. I've made a pain cream, which is Valor and Panaway and peppermint mixed up with the coconut oil. This is an empty baby food jar. As you can tell, Megan's are all nice and pretty, and I'm like, look at my baby food jar. But
hey, I have some baby food jars too.
So that's what mine's in. And this is an empty Ningxia bottle. that I took and rinsed out really well, and I put this in my fridge with water, and then I put lemon and lime in my water. And then I take my stainless steel mug, carrier, whatever thermos this is, and I fill this up every day, and I drink this. I've been trying to get myself to stop drinking soda, and by doing this, it has been over a week now that I have not had a soda just by keeping that handy.
Yay.
Yeah, yay. So those are some things I do. I know that not everybody is crafty, so if you want to switch over to a chapstick that you don't have to make yourself quite yet, they do sell some from Young Living. This is a lavender one, and I love it. I just ordered the trio that they offer, the grapefruit, cinnamon, and this one again, because it feels amazing on your lips. It's got lavender in it. The other ones, of course, are going to have different oils in it, but it's really nice. It's very moisturizing. This one says it has coconut oil, beeswax, jojoba, sweet almond, wolfberry, rosehip, and lavender. That's it. All natural. Feels great, smells great, tastes great. So if you don't want to have to make your own, that's that. This was something that I actually got in a promo, and I haven't tried them yet, but if anybody has any testimonies about it, I'd like to hear. But this is Sleep Essence. I have had a lot of people asking me lately, what can I do for sleep? And these would be a great place to start. It has melatonin in it, but it also has lavender and valerian and what else? Vetiver and tangerine and rue. So it's nothing but all natural stuff that could help you sleep. All of those oils are really good for sleep. So I just wanted to show you guys this because a lot of people have been asking me that lately, and I think this would be a really good place for you guys to start, Sleep Essence. So I've heard really good things. I haven't tried it myself just because I have to get up with my daughter at night, and I didn't know how it would affect me. So I'm waiting until she's sleeping better before I start taking them. But yeah. Also, things that you can do, you can get a glass bottle. This is a glass spray bottle. I got it from my local health food store. And I put lemon, and then I think I put usually 20 or 25 drops of lemon in here, and then I fill the rest of it up with water. I use this to clean off like my daughter's toys or her high chair. I can spray the counters for a quick spray down if I don't have time to do a lot of other things, because it cleans without being harmful. So that's something quick and easy you can do as well if you don't have the Thieves Cleaner yet, which I don't yet, but I'm planning to get it this month. So that's a couple of ways that I have used my oils lately. So let's go ahead and talk about groupings. So Megan, you're up. Let me switch it over. Present to everyone. There you go.
Okay, so this time of the year, everyone is talking about how sick they are, how they have strep and the flu, and I mean, you look on Facebook, every other person is sick. And we have not been sick this season. We went to Thrive at the beginning of February, and my husband was feeling like he was gonna die. Like he was like, I think I have the flu. And it was kind of funny because we were actually in a session with Dr. Cole Woolley, who is one of the Young Living corporate executives, and he's in charge of the Seed to Seal process, and he's got a PhD, and he knows a lot about Young Living's products. And he was telling us about some of the supplements that you can take for different things, and his job is traveling the world. And traveling is really hard on your immune system. So he takes Life 5. He said he goes through, whenever he's traveling, he goes through like 5 bottles of this a month, which is a lot because you only, on a daily basis, you only need to take 1. So this bottle should last you a whole month. But he was taking 5 whole bottles in a month because it's not, you can't overdose on it. This is the Young Living's probiotic. And he was talking about how, you know, your immune system is mostly your gut. So if you're not replenishing your gut with that good bacteria, then it's hard to fight off the bad bacteria. And he was saying that once he starts feeling sick, that's what he really takes, like candy, is Life 5, because once you're already kind of feeling sick, the best defense is a good offense. And so I did some more research into Life 5 because I did a supplement class last Friday, and just reading up on it in the desk reference, I was like, this stuff is awesome. I need to use it more. And so I actually ordered another bottle of it. But whenever we went to Thrive, Alan was kind of feeling sick, and Dr. Coley was talking about this, and then he was also talking about Inner Defense, which I have, but I forgot to grab. Inner Defense is a capsule that is thieves plus, I believe it's oregano and thyme essential oils, which are all like very highly antioxidant oils. And it's got, I don't know, it may have a carrier oil in there, but it's like a thieves capsule with a couple of extra oils added. So you don't have to make your own thieves capsules. And you take Inner Defense kind of to ward off anything, or if you're already sick, you can take it too. But Alan was popping those like candy because you can't overdose on essential oils. It's pretty awesome. So he was popping those like candy. The next day he felt totally better. And then whenever we got home from Thrive, I was feeling sick. And so I was popping these like candy, and I only felt bad for a day. So pretty awesome. If what we had was the flu or a cold, it usually lasts longer than a day, and ours only lasted like a day. So it was pretty cool. So for your immune system, I definitely recommend looking into those supplements. Life 5 is awesome for digestive issues. It's awesome for anything you can think of. It's just good, healthy bacteria for your gut. And also some oils that you can look into for your immune system is Emu Power. Then you already have Thieves that came in your kit, and then oregano. That is a very good oil to invest in. It's like anti-everything, so it's really, really good to have on hand this time of the year. For cough and congestion, RC is like amazing. I love RC. You can't get enough of that stuff. Brody has had a cough, and he's my 2-year-old, if you don't know who Brody is. He's had a cough the last week or so, and it's kind of hard to be diligent about applying oils to a 2-year-old like throughout the day. But whenever he goes to sleep at night, we put that in his diffuser, and I don't hear it peep out of him. And usually the cough gets worse whenever they lay down because of all the drainage and stuff. So that has been a lifesaver. We have not had to get up in the middle of the night with him, which is amazing. So I cannot say enough about RC, and it's like $10, so y'all really need to get that one. Raven is another good one. You can actually switch those out. You like diffuse RC, and then once your diffuser runs out, switch over to Raven if you want just like a different scent. But they both have eucalyptus oils and peppermint, and it just kind of opens up, you know, and helps with the cough and congestion. And then myrtle is a really awesome oil for mucus. And it's also very mild, so it's a good one for babies. And then eucalyptus blue, but you don't want to use any eucalyptus or peppermint oils on babies under like 3. 1 in 10,000 kids can have a reaction to eucalyptus or peppermint. The cool thing about that is if your kid does have a reaction, the oils don't last in their system for very long. So once the oil wears off, then the reaction stops. So you can just stop using the oil and the reaction stops. But if your kid is the 1 in 10,000, just use lavender or myrtle or frankincense, one of the very mild oils that are good for pretty much anything that you can think of. So I don't know if I was supposed to talk about boosting the immune system, but I did. Oops. So Kayla is going to talk about tummy bugs and something else. So, yay!
That's all right. Sorry, I'm fixing it. There we go. That's okay. I switched up my oils while you were talking. So, yeah, I was supposed to cover immunity, so now I'm going to cover tummy bugs instead. That's cool. So, the absolute best oil that you can get for tummy bugs is Digize. And I never show it right. Digize. I'm not going to lie to you. I say that a lot. But I'm honest. This oil smells really crappy to me.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good.
It's not a smell good oil, but it works. Constipation, it works. Diarrhea, it still works. Throwing up, it works. All you need to do is rub it on your belly clockwise, put it on the bottoms of your feet, whatever you need to do. It's good for reflux. So Digize is fantastic for tummy bugs. Of course, if you have a tummy bug, you want to boost your immune system, so you want to have your handy-dandy Thieves. That's really good. It's going to help you knock out whatever's in that system faster. So that's a good one to have. And lemon is really good for tummy bugs because it's very soothing. It helps with nausea. And as does peppermint. So peppermint is another one to have on hand for tummy bugs. Again, if you have a baby and the baby is having these issues, I would not use peppermint personally, just because I feel like it's kind of strong. I have used peppermint on Juliet before, but I diluted it a lot. I prefer to use things like lemon on her. I have used Digize on her, but I diluted it heavily because it is very strong. I would dilute it for myself. So, but yeah, if you're using them on young kids, just dilute the ones that are stronger and use caution. Always use caution when you're dealing with kids because they are going to process things differently than you and I do. And that's okay. It's what their systems are made for. Now, this one is one I wanted to cover because I know that I personally need these oils a lot for emotional help, and I know that quite a few of my friends do too. So for those of you who are looking for oils for emotional help, I'm going to go over the ones that I have that I feel are really fantastic. This was my first one to use for emotional help. It helps my anxiety a lot. It's Peace and Calming, if you can't read. I don't know why my thing is all messed up, but it's Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming, it smells wonderful, and it really, really works. It helps calm me down. It helps calm my daughter down. It helps me to just, if I'm in the midst of an anxiety attack, it helps me to relax. So Peace and Calming is great for adults and for children, in my opinion. This is my other absolute favorite, Tranquil. I love it because it's a roll-on, so I can take it with me in my purse, and I don't have to worry about like using on my fingers and having to wash my hands so I don't touch my eyes or anything like that. It's a roll-on. I just take it, and I usually put it behind my ears, and I usually put it down my neck. And it helps me if I'm in the middle of anxiety, if I'm having panic building. I still get separation anxiety from my child, and I can't stand to leave her. So if I'm leaving her to go do something, and I'm going to be gone for like a few hours, I take this with me, and the instant I start having those feelings, I put it on my wrist and I start to smell it and just sit there and inhale it for a little while, and it helps me to relax. I use this on my daughter for sleep too, so it's very calming oil. Any of the citrus oils are going to be good for uplifting. So if you have an issue where you need something to uplift you, lemon, tangerine, orange, lime would probably be good for it too. I haven't tried lime for that, but I have tried the other ones, and they are very uplifting. Citrus Fresh in your kit is also really good for uplifting the mood. This one I know is Megan's favorite. It's Joy. This one you can just rub one drop over your heart, and it's going to give you a nice boost to your mood. It's going to help you any kind of blues you may be dealing with, depression, baby blues, postpartum, things like that. That's a good oil to turn to because it's very good for just turning that mood around and helping you to refocus that energy. Valor is a confidence booster. It's like confidence in a bottle, and it's great for anxiety as well. So if you have a big meeting or you're going to do your first class and you're nervous, Valor is a really good one to have on hand for that, along with its other wonderful uses. Stress Away, I use this like perfume. It's great to help you unwind. It's great to help you just deal with any stress that's building up in your life. If you have a hectic job or a very demanding job, I would recommend getting yourself Stress Away. keeping it with you all day long and reapplying frequently, because it smells like a tropical paradise, so you can just imagine. It feels like you're at the beach and sipping a nice little drink instead of dealing with work crap. Believe is another great one. If you have trouble believing in yourself, if you have a lot of self-doubt, if you're a negative Nancy, like I can sometimes be, and just everything feels like you're never going to make it, Believe is a really good oil. Megan and Lorene actually recommended I get this a couple months ago, because I have a tendency to start panicking and freaking out and thinking that nothing's ever going to work out. And this really helps me. When I start feeling that way, or if I know that I need to get things done, I put this on the crown of my head, and it really does help. So those are just a few of the oils. Oh, I forgot. Ylang Ylang, also great for anxiety. And the number one that Megan has recommended to me and that I feel has really worked is Idaho Blue Spruce. This one is really wonderful for anxiety and any kind of emotional help. So those are some great oils to have for all of that. So, safety. Let's talk just a quick note about safety. You never want to get the oils in your eyes or in your ears. If you happen to get them in your eyes, make sure you get some coconut oil or olive oil or any kind of carrier oil and glob that on to get it out of your eyes. Don't try to rinse it with water. It's not going to help. The oil is going to dilute that and get it out of your eye. If you need something to help with your ears, either put them outside of your ears and down your neck, or put them on a cotton ball and just place it at the ear opening. Do not drip oils directly into your ears. Some great books to have on hand for safety is the Essential Oils Pocket Reference. This is one that you definitely need to get. We do a lot of bulk orders, and it's harder to mail them out to people, so it's easier if you live somewhere close by and you can just pick it up from someone. If you don't live close by and you really need one, we can definitely work out a way to get one for you and ship it to you. So talk to us. If we're going to do a bulk order, we'll figure out the best way to get it for you. Pregnant or babies or children in your life, Gentle Babies by Deborah Rayburn is a great book to have on hand. It's going to help you know what you need to do for dilution ratios and which oils are safest to use. So this is a great safety reference. If you have a hot oil like Thieves or peppermint, make sure you dilute it, especially on sensitive skin like for the elderly or for children. And when in doubt, apply the oils to your feet. It's the safest place to apply them. Also, just two other books. When you're talking about making a lot of products, these are two really good books to have, The Chemical Free Home and The Chemical Free Home 2. So if you're really interested in making your own stuff, these are really good books. They're pretty cheap, and sometimes we give them away, so be on the lookout for those. So that's just a note about safety. And Megan's going to talk to you about storing your oils. Oh, that is the wrong button, Kayla. Sorry. Present to everyone. There you go.
Okay, so you want to get these oil bottle cap labels, and this is $3 from Young Living. It's a one-time investment. They have a sticker for every one of your oil bottles. So this helps to organize your oils. If you have them in like a case where only the top shows, it is so helpful. It's a lifesaver. Also, if you have several oils open at once, like if you're making a capsule, it helps so that you don't mix up your caps, and you put your caps back on the correct oil. So this is like a one-time investment, because you can take, like if you reorder something, you can take that cap and put it on your new bottle. So you don't ever have to buy these again. It's $3. These are awesome. And you can't get these cheaper anywhere else, because I've looked. Like on Amazon, they're like $10 for a pack of labels. So get them from Young Living. Also, store your oils below 90 degrees to maintain their potency and quality. You don't want to leave them in a hot car or anything like that. I've heard of people freezing their oils, like making capsules ahead of time, and you just want to let them kind of thaw out before you take them internally. You can get like oil shelves. I have a shelf for my kitchen with little holes in them for each oil. I also have several bags that I keep my oils in from, different situations that I'm in. I just recently bought a makeup bag from Target in like the cheap section of Target, and it was like $3. And I'm like, this would be perfect to put my oils in and put them in my purse. So I picked it up. So it doesn't have to be like necessarily an oil bag, but they do have those. So you can look on Etsy or wherever. They have tons of different styles and stuff to store your oils, and you want to be able to carry your oils with you because you can't use them if you don't have them with you. So if an emergency arises, you want to have your oils on hand. So I keep definitely the everyday oils that I have with me all the time, and then a couple of other extra ones outside of the kit that I use a lot. Because you never know. My son bonked his head and was gushing blood, and I did have my lavender with me, but a friend had hers too, so she pulled hers out because I was like trying to sop up the blood. But that's just an example. You want to have your oils with you all the time. The lavender stopped the bleeding immediately, so it was very fortunate that we had our oils on hand. So look into stuff to carry your oils with you. And your belly hurts? I'm sorry. And also keep your lids on tight. So whenever you use your oils, you don't want to leave the lid off because it will evaporate. The oils are volatile substances, so their molecules jump into the air. And so don't leave your top off because it will evaporate. And I didn't mention this earlier whenever I was talking about making your own stuff, but you want to use organic and unrefined stuff to make your body products. This is jojoba oil, or however you say that, and it's organic because you're mixing it with a pure essential oil, and so you want to be mixing it with the best carrier oil possible. I use organic shea butter, organic cocoa butter. It's definitely worth the investment to get the organic stuff so you know that you're not putting any kind of pesticides back on your body or mixing any kind of adulterated carrier oils with your beautiful, pure essential oils. So there you go.
All right. Present to everyone. You guys heard me say that a lot, I'm sure, but I'm trying to figure this out, so whatever. Okay, so now, a lot of you are probably using your oils left, right, and center, like I do, and you need to know how to reorder the oils. There are two ways. The first way is just logging on to your virtual office. If you don't know how to do that, ask us. We'll help you out. And you place an order. You're going to get 24% off everything that you order all the time. It's 24% off the retail price, so when you log on to your actual virtual office, the price that you're seeing is the 24% off price. If you were to go on to the to the regular website without logging on, the products would be listed at a higher price. So that's the difference you're seeing there. And you place an order. Now, you can get the promotional products on a standard order, but they've also changed it now where you don't get everything on that standard order. You only get some of the promotional items. So if you want to get everything, you should be doing it on Essential Rewards. So depending on the size of your order, you need to know what PV is, personal volume. And that is basically when you're looking at the oils, it's 1 PV point per dollar for most of the oils. For things like the toothpaste and stuff like that, it's going to be pretty much 1 PV point per dollar. For a diffuser, it's usually like half or a little less than half of the PV. You don't get 1 PV per dollar, but that kind of gives you an idea. So if I were to buy like 3 different oils and it adds up to, say, $50, then that's probably going to be about 50 PV. Now, the promotions that you can get start at 190 PV. So if you're placing a standard order this month for 190 PV, you can get, is it marjoram? I think, 5 milliliter for free. At 250 PV, you can get that same oil and a $20 enrollment coupon, which means that you can get that, and then if you have a friend or a family member who wants to sign up, you can give them that $20 coupon, and it takes $20 off of their price whenever they enroll. It kind of works out to where it basically takes care of like their tax and shipping, is what I've seen, so it's pretty nice. And then for 300 PV, you can get the marjoram, the $20 enrollment coupon, and the Ortho Ease massage lotion, or not lotion, oil, sorry. So you can get all of those, but you're not going to get the 5 milliliter Idaho Balsam Fir unless you're doing that on Essential Rewards. So what is Essential Rewards? Essential Rewards is a monthly auto ship program. Now I know that half of you just said, whatever, I'm not listening, but pay attention, because it's not like a normal auto ship order. You're not stuck with whatever you pick the first time every month. You're not stuck with, if you place a 300 order the first time and the next month you only want to place a 250 order, you can do that. You're not stuck with whatever you ordered the first time, and you're not stuck with the date you ordered the first time. So if you wanted to sign up for it today, you could do it today, and then next month if you need to do it a little bit later, you can change the date. It's not that big of a deal. You can also cancel it at any time. There is no penalty for doing that. If you have earned points back, because I'll tell you about points back, make sure you use your points before you cancel, but there is no catch, there's no gimmick, there's no penalty for that either. It is a monthly program, but you are given 1 month grace period. So if you have something come up that's out of your control and you need to skip 1 month in a calendar year, you can. So you can call Young Living and tell them, I need to skip this month. You'll skip that month. You just won't earn any points or anything like that. But there's no penalty for skipping that either. So there is no reason not to do Essential Rewards if you are going to order more products. And here's the best part. You earn points back for everything that you're ordering. So if you, for the first, what is it? First through the 6th month, you get 10% back in points. For the 7th through the 12th month, you get 15% back. And for 13 months and beyond, you're earning 20% back. Last month alone, I earned 100 points back from Essential Rewards because I got my 10% back. They had a special promotion where you got 30 points back on your ER order on top of that if you ordered a certain amount. Plus, they have the new oil in the like O.I.L promotion, where if you order certain products in your Essential Rewards order, you get an extra percentage of points back. So I earned 100 points back. That means I have $100 worth of free stuff that I can use now. So if I would have done that on a standard order, I wouldn't have earned any of the points back. So that would have been just me throwing money away, basically. On top of that, I get a flat rate shipping of $6.98. So as long as it's 5 pounds and below, your shipping is $6.98 if it's within the continental U.S. You do still get a reduced shipping rate if it has to go to like Hawaii. I know that I have a couple people who do not live in the continental U.S. So you still get a reduced rate. It just might be like a little bit more if you're traveling that far and it has to go by a different method. Your order has to be at least $50 a month, 50 PV. But that's really easy to do. You don't have to, do that yourself. If you just want one oil that month, you can ask a friend if they want to order with you, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. So don't let that stress you out. And yeah, ER is fantastic. It's one of my favorite things. I love watching the monthly promotions come out now because I'm like, oh my God, what can I get? What can I get? So Megan's going to tell you guys a little bit more about sharing the oils and classes and how to earn more free stuff. So there you go.
You always want to share about what Young Living is doing for you because unlike handbags or jewelry or something, we are sharing about life-changing products that are actually helping people get well and find healing from emotions and physical stuff and spiritual stuff. The oils are just awesome, and so many other products. You can cover every single person that you know can use something from Young Living. So it doesn't just target women or men or whatever. You can share these with every single person that you know, and every single person you know will thank you because these products are awesome. So you want to, if you're first starting out and you want to get that promo every month and you're like, there is no way I can spend $190 to get that free stuff. That's definitely how I was at first. So I was posting on Facebook, and then whoever like commented on my posts like, I need that oil, I would message them and be like, hey, I'll share my discount with you. If you add it to my order goes out on the 21st, and I'll pay shipping, your total is this or whatever. And a lot of the times I would add people's orders to my order. I would get to keep the points, and I would get the free stuff. So it was a win-win-win for everyone because I was sharing my discount with them. So that is definitely an option for you. And Facebook is where I get the most leads. So I'm not posting things on there like, hey, I'm selling this bottle of Thieves Spray for $9. It rocks. Like, I'm just telling people what I'm using my oils for, and I'm posting my life. I mean, it's like real life situations that I'm posting, and then people are like, hey, I know her. She's not going to lie to me. And I want to know what that oil is that she's talking about. So then they message me, and if they don't want the kit, because I always try to get them to get the kit, they're never going to be disappointed, and then they'll get their own membership. If they don't want the kit right away, I'll just let them add whatever oil they want to my order. So it's a great way to get their foot in the door. They want to stick their toe in the water and kind of test this out a little bit before they jump full-blown into it. So share your discount with your friends and family. Give your samples away to people who are interested. Host a class. We will help you. If it's your very first class, we usually do everything for you. And Kayla does a lot of online classes, so it's really, really flexible. We can do them basically anytime. And that way you can invite your friends, because you never know who is waiting on you to talk about the oils. They've heard about them from other people, but if you talk about them, then they're going to be like, oh, I want them because she's talking about them or he's talking about them. So you can actually make your money back with 3 people who order the premium starter kit, because each person gives you $50. So that is just another perk on top of the fact that you're changing their life. Young Living is going to pay you. So pretty stinking awesome. So definitely share about your oils and get with us about hosting a class. Even if you're not interested in doing the business, you still need to do a class so you can tell your friends about it. That's awesome. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is definitely caring. All right, present me to everybody. There we go. Okay, so I know we've covered a lot, and it's probably a little bit longer of a class than we normally do, but hey, it's a lot of information. You got to take the time. So don't just click off and close this. We are going to go back and do some giveaways and drawings. So go back, and the first thing you want to do is click on there and say that you watched it on our step where we posted the video. Megan is going to give away one of her awesome homemade lip balms that has Christmas spirit in it, just for watching the class. So somebody's going to get really lucky. The next one is we're going to do a giveaway for anybody who signs up tonight for Essential Rewards. You are going to have your name entered in a drawing to win this little goodie bag that I put together. It has a glass dropper bottle that you can use to put your carrier oil in. You're going to get some veggie capsules to get you started, and a little water bottle, it's a little water spritzer to make your own spritzer. I do this with Peace and Calming and Tranquil for my daughter, and I spray her sheets before she goes to bed, and it helps her sleep better. Just don't put any citrus oils in there because it's plastic and it'll eat the plastic, but other oils are fine. So yeah, within 24 hours, if you sign up for Essential Rewards for this month, your name is going to go in the drawing for that. And then if you message one of us and you go ahead and sign up with us to host a class within the next 6 weeks, we're going to put your name in a drawing for a chemical-free home book. This is fantastic. It has lots of recipes in it. We love our books, and they're wonderful. So don't just go away. Go back to the event page. We'll be there to answer questions and talk to you guys some more. So have a good night, and thanks for joining us.